Hello, I'm SillyPseudonym, and this is Rimworld. Rimworld, in case you're not aware, is a colony management game. Think something like Prison Architect or Dwarf Fortress. You've crash landed on a planet, and you're trying to survive and eventually even escape it. It's setting-wise like Star Wars, Firefly, maybe a bit of the Doom novels. Something like that will very much give you a feel for exactly the kind of humor and tone of sort of adventure, and a little bit of a wink and a nod. And I've decided to go ahead and explore this one with a little bit of a customized scenario, somewhat similar to the Rich Explorer, but with a few twists. I'm going to take this with a reload at any time, and an adventure story. Nothing too challenging. I haven't really played much with the DLC yet, so I want something that helps me dip my toes in. In fact, I haven't played the game in quite some time. At least a year, I'd say, since I've played any significant amount, even though I have almost 200 hours in earlier versions of the game, so this will be a bit of an experiment and something more narratively focused in some ways. Maybe I should not have put 100% world generation. That's taking a bit. I'm largely doing a vanilla experience. Just don't stop the music. Harmony, which is basically what keeps the mods from playing nice. Same for the library mod. And the other one is prepare carefully, which is something which I will use to just fine-tune the scenario a bit. But nothing that greatly changes the gameplay experience right now. See, this is our world, and now we get to choose where to land. As you might guess, there are deserts, tundra, sort of forests, jungle. These primitive settlements, more advanced settlements, imperial settlements, pirates, various other odds and ends. This part looks pretty good because it's fairly open, no one too close that looks too dangerous. Won't stop us from being attacked by pirates, but, you know, it's something different. Should be maybe over here in the mountains. That wouldn't be too bad. Something in here. Have two pirate bases. Let's try another random site, see where it puts us. Okay. Somewhere here, near a road. We have a few friendly neighbors at least. Limestone, marble, and slate. Slate and limestone. Large hills. Fairly defensible usually. Growing period is usually April, May to September. Or September. A little bit above average disease frequency. Has several caves, which is bad for insects, but good for hiding from other humans oftentimes. We can try it. And here we'll use the mod, prepare carefully. I went ahead and made a preset character. And we'll go from there. Lots of procedurally generated maps and quests in this one, as well as events. So, we'll see where the story takes us from here. Your family had fallen out of imperial favor. You have reduced to the life of a common interstellar merchant, or at least you had until pirates attacked. You loaded all the supplies that we carried onto your pod and escaped to the nearest habitable world. Now stuck on this backwater planet, you sense new opportunities. The chance to gain a following among the primitives and wastrels. The chance to gain the attention of local imperial nobility. The chance to claim your rightful place in the heavens. So in case you haven't guessed, I'm going to try to be an Imperial in this one. I want to join the Empire, get a nice title, and never have to look at this rock ever again. And this is actually a pretty good start. This would be a fairly defensible area. What else do we have here? Oh, an anima tree. Nice. Oh, some insects. We'll have to watch out about that. Yeah, those can be bad for your health. But no insects here, at least not yet. Still, this would be a good place to build. Have some mountains you can dig into, resources we can grab. We could just reclaim some of these buildings for material, or just make them into a shelter for now. I say we go from here. We'll make this a nice little temporary shelter. And see what happens. Zone this is a stockpile zone. Somewhere for us to put all of our stuff. And equip our rifle. Who did we get as a pet? A Labrador Retriever. Well, at least we have a nice little doggy. And let's see. Everything else look okay? I do have... yeah, lots of material scattered around the area. I have one steam geyser there. Good for geothermal power. Good farmland here, but close to raiders. Have to think about that one carefully. Go ahead and haul this Glitter World medicine. Now, our little character here, Rockfell, wants to be a princess, or the near equivalent of it in this setting. And she thinks she failed on hard times by being a merchant, but she had a lot of Glitter World medicine. She wasn't doing that badly for herself. But it's one of those situations where once you're used to a life of luxury, anything less than that really just doesn't feel like luxury, does it? So she's kind of has a bit of a warped perspective on things. She starts with an aesthetic nose, so she gets more beauty. Architect eye, so she sees a bit better than average. Healing enhancer, heals better than average, but not against disease, this is injuries. And an arm, so she has a little bit more efficiency when manipulating objects. So that's going to give her a little bit of an advantage here. But much like with the Rich Explorer, our biggest problem early on is just, even with enhancements, one person is not enough for this game. You're going to need more people than that. So we're going to have to try to find some other people around here to join our little Imperial cult. I mean, to join in the proper regard for our little main character here. And while I'm playing this mostly as a story, not on too hard a difficulty setting, if Rockfell dies, she dies, and that's the end of her story as far as I'm concerned. I don't plan to try to reload and do things better or anything like that. I just plan for it to be an interesting story experience. Alright, we're moving our stuff in. Let's build a nice little bed while we're at it. You're supposed to build your bed before you sleep, but that's okay. We'll get on it tomorrow. One of the nice things about this game is time does move faster when you sleep. Or when all the characters sleep, I should say, so in this case it's working out well enough. So far, needs to eat some food. Mood's still good. Very low expectations is mainly the reason for that. Over time you lose that buff, and then you have to worry about all this down here. Let's see, work schedule. Yeah, she's not a night owl or anything, right? No, she's a fast learner. She is jealous, so she wants the best bedroom in the place. She is tough, good social, decent shooting and melee, passion for crafting, but not there yet. And as soon as we're done carting everything in, we need to start planting some food, or we will not be long for this world. Again, a nice little power generator here once we unlock geothermal energy. Some rich soil here, you can tell it's a darker color. And let's go with horn for now. Long growing, but it produces a great deal. And by long growing, I mean it has a long time before it reaches maturity. And what else do we need? Basic structures. We will need to build somewhere to slaughter animals. Somewhere to put our food after we get done slaughtering animals. So we're only going to want foods in here. And animal corpses. Once we get power up, we can start refrigerating it. So put in a wooden door. And we'll have to chop down some trees for some wood. Oh, we still have some uncollected wood over here, that's good. Should have already put a door in there. I like having rooms directly across from my butchering facility. And then we can start crafting simple meals as soon as we have enough ingredients. Let's see, what else am I missing here? We do want power eventually, but do we want it early on? Put in a basic horseshoe pen. Give people a little bit of entertainment other than just walking around. And I will need a research bench eventually. Oh, this is new. Meditation spots. Okay. Tool cabinet. And we have our first visitor. Orange Mongoose. That's quite the name. Add a butcher bill to just butcher creatures and just do that forever. Cutting oak tree. Ah, yes. At least you have decent construction. Plants, on the other hand, plants could use a little bit extra work. Alright, we have a tribal. Is there anything you wish to trade with us? Not going to trade our dog. They have herbal medicine. That is not horrible here. I will take some herbal medicine. That way, in case I need to take care of a minor injury, but don't want to use my Glitter World medicine, which is far more effective and more expensive. Helps if I don't leave it outside, though. Not exactly good for it. Spoils in 2.5 years, but being unroofed and outdoors, that's what's really going to decay it over time. Or visitor just wandering around. Wondering what that horseshoe pen is for. Oh, a gift. That's nice. Okay, they just gifted me 25 uranium. Is that new? I don't recall ever having seen uranium being given as a gift like that before, but I'm not even sure I should take that. That's going to be very expensive. In case you don't know, the game often decides how tough a raid of enemies to send against you by how wealthy your base is. So expensive stuff like uranium lying around, that's maybe something I wish people didn't know I have. But rather too late to worry about it now. Let's see. Yeah, at least we're getting some plant skill. Yeah, already halfway up to another level. Not too horrible. And again, this is why the weakness of only having one person, even one person with many advantages. And a mad squirrel is attacking us. Early on in the game, usually you get one mad animal that attacks you. That's just a sort of, do you know how to defend yourself check that the game runs. So in this case, we will draft Rockwell, we will fire at will, and as soon as the squirrel enters into range, we start shooting. And problem is solved. And we can go have squirrel stew tonight. Get a little meat, get a little leather. Probably won't actually use much of either one, but good experience for it nonetheless. See, yeah, recreation is low. Beauty is going to be an issue soon, as will comfort. Perhaps it is time after all to make a power plant. Could do a wind turbine. Summer is already here. Ooh. That did not take long. Do that so we can have a electric stove in here. Ooh, should have thought that better. The dirt from there will be a problem when going into here. I was thinking about just putting it here, but might get blood on it. Yep, looks like you're going in the freezer for now. And to make an actual freezer, put in a cooler there. Let us temperature control this area. Let's see. Expand allowed areas, stockpile zone. Do I need to chop down this tree? Yes, I do. Seems to be the only thing in the area. Trees will slow down the wind turbine, so you want to have a clear spot. That's what this little white box is for. And checking my power conduits. Helps when you attach everything. Now I can smooth this stone and just reuse it, but I don't know if this is big enough room for what I need. See, chop down the trees, get a little bit more wood, which we can use for furniture. Alright, now we have a cooler up. Let's try turning down the temperature, shall we? A little bit below freezing. See, the meat now that is refrigerated will spoil, and frozen does not spoil at all. Refrigerated spoils more slowly. Frozen, it will never spoil. Of course, the game does like throwing things like solar flares, which disable all power. So, eventually it will spoil, but for now. Is there anything left for you to pick up? Don't think so. Do a quick check with the allow tool. But I don't see anything that seems to have vanished. Okay, tribespeople from the Kozo Treaty have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. Alright, Viper, male, age 49. In decent health. Happily nude, okay. Industrious. But too smart. And nudist. Rightio then. You would be good for planting, crafting, and researching. Well then. We may want you to join our merry little band here. We shall see. Make a sleeping spot for prisoners just in case. Stand out over here for a bit. And let's see here. Don't bring a club to a gunfight. Not unless you have a shield belt. Alright, no major injuries. Slate club, not exactly impressive, I must say, but maybe we can sell it for a little money. Alright, use some of that herbal medicine. Good for you. And let's try to recruit this fine person. They had not yet been exposed to our glorious rockfell over here. Perhaps with a little convincing they'll join. And she does have good social. So perhaps we can get him to be the first member of our little team. Oh, you had some jade on you as well. My, oh my. Lots of people just giving all kinds of great wealth to us at our doorstep. Let's see here. We want 1, 2, 3. Build a little room there. No, on my door, I think, down here. And we'll reinstall you over here. And this can be another temporary bedroom. Promised growth to Viper. Asked him to join. Huh? Not too bad of an option. I'll even give you a bedroom when we're done. Yeah, we're just gonna chop them anyway. The dog ate our squirrel meat. That's perfectly fine. That's what it's there for. Going for a walk. Well, that's all fine and dandy. Just remember, we do need to actually build things eventually. Alright, we finally have a bed. Good, good. These will all be temporary. I eventually want to make this out of stone. And probably more over here. But for now, this keeps us relatively safe and in decent comfort. And now I'll make this yet another zone. Let's see. Another zone there. And for production, I'm going to make a stone cutting table. If we want to make this place out of stone, we need some way of actually cutting the stone. Oops, that's the wrong spot. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm being too ambitious here. I may need to try to build more defenses, because the next raid will not be anywhere near as kind. I'll have to dig out some steel, though, if so. Thankfully, we have some right here and up here. Mine out a little bit over here. Do we need anything? I don't think we have anything we really want to trade right now, do we? You need to get up and work soon. We need more people. Resistance due to low mood. I can't blame them, but as I said, we do eventually need someone to do some work around here. Turn power off. Yes, we know. You can tell by the little yellow bar how much power we're actually getting from the windmill here. So when the wind blows a great deal, we get more power. When it doesn't, we just have to make do. How much food do we have left here? Only 26. It's about time for us to hunt some turkeys. Let's see how well that goes for us. Oh boy, I forgot boars now have a chance to attack you back. Let's just do the turkeys for now. Oh, we should not allow corpses here. No animal or human-like corpses. Mech corpses will be okay. Yes, I'm quite aware that we need batteries, but don't think we've even researched the tech for it yet. Intermittent power will have to do for now. Ooh. Pain is down to medium. That's good. Temperature is getting a little cool in there, but not horrible. Still quite resistant. Oh good, don't feed them the packaged survival meals. Feed them those meals. Decent bird skin. Oh. Mood debuff for women. Not good. At least our prisoner's male, not affected by it. Unfortunately, our character is. Hunting turkey. At least getting out helps her mood a little bit. You can get a general sense of the mood by the little bar. Higher the bar, the higher the mood. Soon need to get tables and chairs too. My oh my. Colonists are such needy creatures. How much wood do we have? 114. Not enough for what I need to do next. Ooh, ship chunks. We can deconstruct those and get a little extra steel too. Probably should set this bed. Yeah, that's a good bed. So it'd probably be a good idea to set an owner for this bed. There's the option. Yeah, reassign to that bed. I assume this is a better bedroom than this one. Could be wrong with that. My oh me. They seem to have made it harder to convince people to join you early on. Back when I played, back in the good old days, the first person to join would usually join fairly quickly. Ah well. I'll put a basic table in here with a basic dining chair. Nothing fancy, but stop her from complaining about not having a dining chair. Table quality's poor though, that's not good. Dining chair's good though. That should help the mood. Yeah. Darkness. Darkness we're still going to have to work on for a bit. Okay, boars, you better not eat my corn. That's... Thankfully, we have Rob between us and it, so he won't spread too far in our direction. We'll miss this wild hill route, though. Should have got that earlier, but I didn't know a flash storm was going to burn it all down. Ah, well. Some berry bushes around here. Go ahead and harvest those later on. Ready to join yet? Still no, but resistance is falling. Yeah, this is definitely why you want people to join you. You want people to be around to help out with these sorts of things. Yeah, I'm going to collect more berries, make some more meals. Fire slowly burning itself out over here. Yeah, usually a big fire will trigger rain. Just an automatic game effect. Just drop a meal on the floor. There's yours now. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to do? I could build one wood fire generator. We'll see. Eventually they're going to get tired of eating in the dark. So I do need to try to go ahead and be building up from there. Not entirely sure what to focus on next, however. If I had another constructor, I'd set them to just making stone, and I could start building a more permanent base over here. But not for now. Good amount of energy. Wish I had a battery to store it, but it will be what it will be. Dog, quit eating my good meals. Alright, time to have a allowed area zone. Build roof. Clear allowed areas. Expand allowed area. Stockpile zone. Shrink zones. Okay, so animals. Manage areas. Area 1. Okay. And how do I zone again? It's been forever since I've had to do this. Expand allowed area. So now how you do it? Stockpile zone, double zone. Home zone. Yeah, that's my home zone. Or roof zone. Oh, that's it. You click that. I'm slowly figuring it out. Alright, puppy. Don't go in here anymore. And let's see. Animals. Allowed zone. Manage areas. Invert area 1. Now the dog can be anywhere except in there. Okay. Obviously I wasn't clear. No raw food or meals in here. Cleaning rebel? We need you to do something else if you're a cleaning rebel. And by feeding a meal, you mean you drop it in front of them. Well, that's fair. How likely you are to try to escape, Mr. Viper? Prison break interval, 60 days. Okay. So we should still have some time before he tries to depart our company. Come on, be our friend. You can sleep in the stockpile room. Up. Dropping some more. 8 to 7. We're getting there slowly but surely. Relaxing sociably. Do you need... You need a little recreation. Awful bedroom. Well... Convince Viper to join us so we can get someone to make more stone. could create a simple research bench. Give you something to do with your time. Yeah, I like that kind of catty corner look. Alright. Probably need to chop down some more trees to finish that off, but... Alright, dropping to 5.6. A slaver. We really... As much as we like to have some people, I don't know if we want slaves. Even though technically I know game mechanic wise that's not how it works. It's still... Rockwell wants relatively willing subjects. She wants the adoration of people. That said, it wouldn't hurt to look, now would it? Where's your leader? There you are. Let's see. Female, young female. Can't do artistic or intellectual work, but is tough and optimistic, and my... I might be rethinking my commitment to slavery, or against slavery. You are... Ooh, jealous? No, we don't need two jealous people. A gourmand? A gourmand who cannot cook. Yeah, that's not going to work out well. We could sell Viper. If you don't want to join us, we'll just get rid of you. Shall we spend almost all of our money to have someone who will be good at social, good at doctoring once they get some training, good at mining, constructing, melee, and shooting, who's an optimist, so she's always going to be more happy than an average person will be, and tough, so she's hard to hurt. Oh. Shall we trade Viper? What were I keeping you around for planting? You would be a good planter. And you're industrious. Oh. And you would be a researcher. Okay, well... We are not keeping a slave. We are freeing Sky from this life of hardship. And then we happen to free the person who is young and talented and in good health over all the others is purely coincidental. This is a charitable act of our own in this hard, harsh world. Oh, and since we did that, we have two people, so they can decide about naming this faction. Now, what should the faction be called? And what should the settlement be called? Well, the settlement, obviously, is Rockfell Manor, because that will be eventually what it is. I admit it's a bit of an aspirational name at this point with our, 5 wooden rooms and 2 people and 1 prisoner. But that is what this shall be. It shall be a proper manor that will be a beacon of light to this world. And by light, I mean a way for me to attract attention and get off this planet. Now, what should the faction be called? Well, Rockfell, of course. So what should Rockfell be? Let's think about that later. In fact, this has gone on long enough. Let's make a cut here, and I'll consider it before I start recording for tomorrow's episode. So if you're interested in this or have any suggestions of your own for what to build or anything like that, let me know. Like I said, I'm mainly doing this as more of a narrative than a high difficulty run, and I'm just trying to have fun and learn these new mechanics. I hope to try some more sci stuff later. But I hope you've all enjoyed it so far, and I hope you'll be coming back later. Thank you all for stopping by.